Hi folks, we're back for another Scratcher video here, brought to you by coffee, which I'm going to have to come up with some new dad jokes for. But anyway, coffee, it makes you go. That's some good coffee. Made it at home. So we're back with another two of these prize box bingo games. We played two of them in another video and won absolutely nothing. And it's got an odds of 1 to 3.61, so roughly, let's say 1 in 4. So in theory, if we were to play enough of them, 1 in 4 would win something. And the minimum prize, as we talked about before, is in the cheap seats here. It's a free ticket. The top prize is it right there? Yep, $20,000. And this one, I'm going to go through a little bit faster than last time just because that was a long video, but I've also upgraded to a nice shiny quarter from the penny we used before because I was running into some issues with the scratching here. So why don't we get started? Once again, this is not an official video or anything. I'm just a guy who bought some scratchers at the convenience store, and I'm sharing the fun with you. So we're going to start with a 40. And 40, which means we're going to go up here and check each of these. We have a 40 in here. And 33. We've got one there. And I think we've got one there. Yep. I did it without the light today. This is all natural light from beautiful, overcast Silicon Valley, California. There's an N35, which I've seen a couple of. Here's one. And here's one. We have, yeah, and I'm going to scratch the free ones. We get the middle square free. And for those of you who weren't with us before, who haven't played this game before, you get a prize for a single line, which will be 5 in a row, of course. You get another prize, a different prize for 4 corners. And you get a prize for an X. And you get a prize if you clear out all of the dark green. Last time we did none of the above, which is a good song by Duran Duran, by the way. 72, we've got a 72 here. We've got a 72 here. And we've got a 72 here. Not too bad. So, 62, do we have any 62s? We've got one in the cheap seats. The dollar, is it $5 winner? Let's take a look. Yeah, so that one is 100 for the X or $4 for the corners. The next one is $10 for the corners or 500 for the X, kind of the average seats. This one is $20 or $1,000 for the really good seats, and then you've got the luxury box seats, which give you the biggest prize. Not that we've gotten any prizes on this game before, but there's always a first time. So now we've got I-20. We have an I-20 there. And it looks like that's about it. Okay, we've got a B5. And we've got a B5. We've got an N37. And we've got an N37. Still looking kind of sparse. We're 2 away from a win on the second worst or the third best. So, 71. Do we have a 71? We have a 71. We're halfway to the 4 corners. Here we're halfway to the 4 corners. And here, well, oh, forgot to do the free one there. There we go. So now we've got I-22. What do we have? Do we have a 22? Is this the one? Oh, we do have 122 in the cheap seats. We've got 075, end of the line. Do we have a 75? We do have 175 in the luxury box seats. Now let's see about this. This is going to be B4, not after, B4. And that's all we've got for that row. So after the first, the longest row, what we're looking at is the best we have is 2 short of a win in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 places where we're 2 numbers short of a win. That's not too bad. And we're doing this a little bit faster than the last one, I think. I'm not paying too much attention to the clock, but G50, do we have any 50s? Yes, we do. I'm realizing that this lighting is better for you guys, but it's not so great for me with my suboptimal vision. But I'm doing this for you guys. If it were just me, I'd scratch off the barcode, scan it, and then probably throw the card away because it probably won't win, but we can hope. B2. We've got one of those. G54, we've got that one. We've got that one. And, yep, we've got that one. And we're going to go to B15. I think I saw one of those. There's one, and there's one. N31. That gives us that one. That win is there. So I notice we're 1 from a win on this line, and we're 1 from the 4 corners. And do we have any other N31s? We do not. Okay. So we're getting closer here, and it might happen. I-17. We've got an I-17 up here. And that's about it. G46. 46. Do we have a 46? We have a 46. And next up is G47. That one I know I saw a couple of. There's a 47. And there's a 47. 3 out of 4. And we're looking really good here. We're 1 away from a diagonal, 1 away from that, 1 away from 4 corners, 1 away from that one. That one's looking good. You think it's going to let us win? I know it's an inanimate object that is pre-computed for its result, but you know, we can hope. There's a 28. Do we have another 28? We don't seem to. We have a 29. Now here is N32. Do we have a 32? We have a 32 here. We have a 32 here, which puts us on a couple of possible trajectories, that one and that one. And then we've got 32 here, which puts us 1 away from that one. And that's the end of the first line, or the second line. And we've got a couple where we're 1 away from winning. I'm not sure if they let you win more than 1 per card, but I'm guessing not. So now we're going to go on to the third row. G51, which is there, which is there, and which is there. I-26, which is, I know I saw one. There's an I-26, and there's an I-26. So we're 2 away from the green box there. That's promising. 3 away here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers left to pull. So let's do G57. We've got G57 there. We've got G57 there. We're 2 away from that one. And this one, we're 1 away from that line. We've got G53. Okay, we're getting closer there. But that's the only 53 I'm seeing right now. We've got O70. Okay, so that's putting us ready for one of two wins there. That looks like about all we've got, so we're going to go on to the next one. 067 is there. It's there. That puts us one away from that one. And there. Two more. What's the chance we're going to win? Probably not very good, but we're in it for the long haul, guys. Here's N45. Do we have an N45? We have an N45. Which, one square left. Are we going to win? I'm not really optimistic about it, but let's find out. 064. We really found one. Oh, there. Okay, well, kind of as I expected. I will go back and scan it in case I missed something, but that's a $3 ticket that won absolutely nothing. Thanks for hanging around with me for this. I'm on a day off and just kind of wasting away in Lotteryville. I can see my shaker of salt over there, but it doesn't really apply. Rest in peace, Jimmy. So here's another one we're going to play. Same game, same way we play. This time we're going to go from the bottom up. Doesn't make a difference, really. I know that. But it keeps things a little bit interesting. So B9. What's the joke for that one, guys? Well, one of the jokes is that we got one on each board, but, you know, better B9 than malevolent. Maybe I won't go from the end. N39, do we have an N39? There's an N39. That looks like it. I'm going to start from over here because I'm just not getting that scraping done properly. 072 gives us this one, gives us this one. B4, you know the joke. B4, now after. And we got two of those. I kind of wonder, is there any real strategy if you're playing live bingo? I'm sure somebody knows, and maybe you'll leave a note in the comments. Help me understand how real bingo works like that. I think this is 24. Good. And that's about it. Is it just to get all of the cards you can, as many as you can afford, or as many as you, and 33, where do we have a 33? We have a 33 here. I think that's it. Is it something about speed and being able to scan the board fast before the next one goes, or do you even lose your place if you do that? G47, here's a 47. And we've got a line of 4, which means absolutely nothing. And then we've got a 47 there. And our last one on this row is I16. Do we have any 16s? We have a 16 here. And I think that's about it. So first row, yeah, nothing really good. Second row, we've got an I21. Can we get any 21s out of this one? 1. We've got I19, which is there, which is there. G64. There's a 54. I am not seeing a G64. Oh, probably because it's 064. Like I said, I'm experimenting with the lighting and the effects. 064. 064. I may have to bring on the lights again next time. So here's B3. Good vitamin. G58. Is that it? Yeah. We have G48, which we have here. 49, 46, yeah, that looks like about it. We've got I-17 there and there. We've got B11. I don't even know if that's a vitamin. I'm sure it is, but I don't know of it. One of those. N45. There's a 45, and that's about it. Now, O63. End of the second row, still not looking that great. We have at most one corner, and I think the closest we are on any of these is this row, which needs 2 more to win, or that row, which needs 2 more to win. But we have the longest row ahead, so let's see if we can get something good here. I-25. G56, I saw a couple of those. Okay. N44. I am not seeing an N44. That's 40. We've got B13. We've got I-23. There's one there. Got one there. We've got O60, which I do not see any of. Bummer. We've got I-29, which is there. And that's about it. Yeah, this one is looking like we're not going to beat the odds. N32. I see a 42. I see a 32. And I see another 32. That gives us 3 in a row. And I think that's about it. So now we have G52. What do we have for that? We have 52. And that's it. 3 more to go, and we're not looking very promising. I am going to scratch off the free ones here. We've got O66, which is there. There. We're 1 away from a line there. We're 1 away from a line there. That one could be up that way. 2 more to go. Can we get a B12 or B8? Well, we can get no 71. Not a lot of good that does us. 1 more before we pretty much have no success on any of the prize box bingo. G49. We don't even have a 40. We do have a 49. But the way I'm reading this one, we did not win anything. We could have done this one. We could have done that one. We could have done... there's no other lines there that are that close. We didn't even get... We got 2 corners at most. That's kind of lame. We could have done 67. I don't think we had that one. We had 47 and 66. Yeah, not too great there. But anyway, it's looking like our prize box bingo adventure has been a prize bust bingo. But still, it's kind of interesting to watch along, I hope. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. And I do want to thank you for joining me today. We're going to do the next video we've got, probably, or at least in the order that I'm filming, is the Be Lucky crossword. But I'm going to get a little bit more coffee, and remind you guys to check out the short on this playlist that shows you how the California Lottery app works as far as checking your cards in case you miss a number. You just scratch off the barcode that's under here. It varies where it is, but you can probably find it based on where you see the latex coatings. And that way you can double check before you pitch the cards. So thanks for watching, keep winning, and we'll see you again soon.